Welcome, welcome. I really hate doing voiceovers, but this is a video about. I just waited for that drive. Things I wish I knew. People told me, when I first started playing. Like this one. Number one, the driver is the hardest clip to hit. I always tell people, like when they first start, they wanna take a driver, buy a driver, hit the ball as far as you can, hit it real hard. And in the 5 years I've been playing, this is probably the one club that is inconsistent. It's like the most difficult club to hit. It's the longest, and it's the most expensive one.
What the
That's a big misread right there. 3+ bogey. Yeah, it's the hardest clip to hit. Do not buy the newest driver. Yeah, that's actually true. So when you first start and you go to the range and everything, the reason why I mentioned don't buy these is because you're gonna kind of scuff up your driver. You're gonna hit it all around. You're not gonna hit it on the center often. And yeah, you're gonna buy a pretty expensive driver just to rough it up. And the technology within the last 5 years, it's advancing, but you don't really think about that right now. What you need is just a driver that you can like hit anything. And you are gonna hit every shot. Skyball, drop kicks, toes, hosels. So save yourself the heartache. Start out with the U set or hand-me-downs. It's a good segue into this. Um, yeah, this is all just for cost purposes. I think that's where I'm headed to. The U sets, they're really cheap. Some of them are like demo sets, so you can get them like fairly new with just reduced prices. Hand-me-downs, anyone that wants to give away stuff. And there's no need for 2 to 6 irons altogether. I think the long irons are the hardest to hit. And when you first start, you don't have any real distance gapping, and they'll kind of be all in the same area, so you don't need all of them. Just like this, number 4. Yeah, you don't need 3 wood, 2, 3, 4 iron, 60 degrees. I put this in because these are advanced, I would say more advanced clubs. The 3 wood and the driver have like the same dispersions, so it'd be better to just hit a driver right out the gates. You're gonna hit it probably just as long as a 3 wood, or your 3 wood would probably go just as long as your driver in most cases for beginners. The 2, 3, 4 iron, these are just long irons that require speed and technique. I don't suggest anyone buying these and trying to hit these 240 yards, 220 yards, whatever yardage you need. And a 60-degree wedge, maybe even a 58. You can grab them, but they're like emergency clubs. They're so hard to hit. I guess so hard to teach for beginners who have no structure. So buying all of this is just kind of like you're gonna use so much money and resources. And yeah, we're just focusing on the main things, like that shank.
Fuck me.
So number 5, this is the ideal set that I think most people should fall into. Driver, of course, any driver you want. Mini driver, if you want to be cool. 5 wood and 7 wood instead of a 3 wood. They're so much easier to hit. I think everyone should fall in love with a 5 wood. That's just an amazing club. 7 woods are getting more popular. I'm looking for one currently. And then if you want a long iron, 5-iron would probably do. It's a little easier than the 4, but a little farther than the 6. So you get that feel.
Oh boy.
And then 7 a pitching wedge. Easily find a use set. A 7-iron would probably be everyone's favorite iron when they first start. You'll end up liking the 9 because it's short. And then at least you have a pitching wedge. And then a 56 and a 54. One or the other. Don't buy both of those. So you don't need the 50-degree or 58 or 60 just yet. This is what I suggest. And putter of choice, any putter you want. Broomstick, arm lock, regular blade, mallet, whatever you like. Face balance. Go to a store and just try them all. See what fits with you. Just remember that this store, I think they do something with like give you a softball or something and make you feel comfortable just to buy clubs. So just watch out for those. That was a nice 7-iron. Speaking of golf balls, I think this is the last one. This is gonna go for a bit. And golf balls are like the real expense in golf. After initially spending so much to get your irons, this is the thing you can lose the fastest. I mean, some places 10 yards off the tee there's a creek. If you hit it straight in, it's money lost.
Why
So
I feel like it was going the other way.
yeah. Most people, I tell them go to eBay, or look for 5A or 4A used golf balls. I think the 4A is close to mint, but they have some like burrs and stuff. The 3A has scratches and stuff. But at this level, when you first start, I think you just need an object to hit and play with. Like the little scuffs, they're not gonna draw or fade when you hit it on one side. And everyone kind of goes down the rabbit hole with like compression, like spin rate, how hard the cover is, and I feel like
I'll go in.
it's a good science. It's used a lot now that I've gotten better. Like when you get advanced, you can look into them, control your spin, lower flights. But for now, it's some things I suggest. Noodles, pinnacles, they come in packs of 15. If you want, there's deals like currently there's buy 2 Srixons, any Srixon balls, and then you get a third for free. TaylorMade, Titleist, they do early in the season. They get buy 3 get 1 free. Bridgestone also has it. And if you want, I would probably invest in those just early in the season, so when you feel like being pretty, you can go out and be cute and lose all of them expensive balls. But yeah, for the most part, you want to just look for balls around the course. Yeah, use all the fun golf balls and lose them all. Have fun. Don't think about like how expensive things are gonna get, because you're losing cheap balls. And that's kind of, after a hard and long run, you're gonna get frustrated if you lose a lot of balls, and especially if they're expensive. Too many times people's mentality has been going down when they lose Pro V1s off the tee, TPX 5s all over the place. So yeah, velocity, Titleist velocity, True Fills, Callaway Warbirds. Yeah, like I use those. This will be the last haul.
Doesn't
But
break.
yeah, this is the video. Like and subscribe. We'll try and get more videos out. Maybe of, I don't know. Enjoy.